So good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what we can find, what we can expect this trading week. Let's have a look very quick the economic calendar. We can find this week it's really news for lots of news from AU, the Euro, GBP, CAD, and USD. So it will be a really volatility trading week. Let's go on the chart and let me see first gold. So we just find one nice trend line, what's looking pretty nice on the weekly and monthly, and basically this is the trend line. Okay, looks like it's cut the body here, but we can say it was fake breakout, and actually we can find the 7860 weekly Fibonacci matches really nice with the trend line. And also if you look left daily, we can find here pretty strong support and resistance level. Gold is still really bearish, so I'm waiting first the price reach with this level, what is the 1757 level, and after possible we can take a long position and we can expect some bigger pullback to the upside. So basically on the weekly, let's make marks up 7860. Previous high, and if it's continue higher, we can use the -27 for weekly target.
Hey, yo, Vince, I got a quick question.
Yes, sir.
So when the price pulls back to your fibs, are you also waiting for the counter trend line break on the lower time frame as well?
It depends what else I can find on the lower time frame. Basically, that's on the weekly. You know, weekly 7860 is pretty strong level, and maybe if I can find some other Fibonacci confirmation possible, I try to take trade immediately once the price reach with that level. If the momentum is really strong, basically I'm just follow the move on the 1 hour or on the 15 minutes. If I need to go, I continue lower time frame and just follow the trend with the most recently trend line. So it's
okay.
Also possible, you know, something like this. So for example, if this is the most recently trend line and the price start pushing to the downside, we need to follow. Pardon? Majd mindjárt megmutatom, de az itt fentebb volt, azt hiszem, fentről a fel. Mindjárt mutatom újra. So yeah, something like this, we can follow the move. And basically if the price reach with the 7860 level, I'm just waiting for the most recently trend line break, retest, and we can take the trade basically. But still there is the probability of the price coming back maybe this level. Let's make again a bigger pullback to the downside, create the bigger picture reversal and shoulder, and just after continue to the upside. So maybe this one. So the answer for your question, I'm just follow the lower time frame, and if the momentum is not so strong, just pushing slowly to the downside, it will be a good place. Also, if you go from high to low, what we can find. You see the 127 is matches very nice with the 7860. Also from high to low, -27. So we have really lots of confirmation on this level.
Got you. Thanks, bro.
You're welcome. we finished it on the weekly. On the daily, we can put the figure from high to low, and basically we can find the -27. It's already tapped the -68. -68 is a little bit lower, so it's not really hard. On the daily, we can follow the move with this trend line. We just a little bit on the 4-hour. And basically on the 4-hour, this is the last high, this is the last low. We know exactly this candle was fake candle on the IDC chart because the market not opened there, I think. So I just use from high to low, and you can see the -27 also quite close to the 78.60. So basically this is the level where we can find loads of confirmation. And also here is the previous high, so the previous low. So this is how I use the figure, because you know exactly this is the place where lots of people try to take a long, and basically here is a lot of stop loss a little bit below this level. So I'm waiting the price pushing to this level, and after we can follow the trend line on the H1. This is the most recently, so possible on the lower time frame it's create the smaller move what I already show you. So basically something like this. Basically you can take the trade in the most recently trend line, but after it's still possible, and this is what we need to wait the price broke the 1-hour trend line and create the head and shoulder, and after it's make the bigger pullback to the upside, and we can use the target from the high to low figure basically. So the 618 or the 78.60. Because here is the bigger time frame trend line, and it's still possible the price will be rejected on it. Once the 61.8 and the 78.60 is broken, I share 100%, it will be continue to the 127. So yeah, basically this is what I'm expecting on gold. First, I'm waiting the price reach with the weekly 78.60, but also the H for high to low -27 and the H1 low to high 127 level. Any question from gold? So one more push down, up, pull back after the bigger push. Clear?
No, thank you.
Let's see. Next one, Euro USD. So on Euro USD, we can see the price still really bullish, and from low to high figure you can find, no, I guess I played the figure higher. Sorry, 4 hours. Okay, let's delete everything. Start from the first step. So on the weekly we can find the price still really bullish. I'm still waiting upside move on Euro USD. Check the lower time frame. So basically daily, we can put the figure. Here is the trend line. We can find the -27 is still higher. The price respected the daily 61.80. So the next possibility target on the daily is the previous high, and after the minus 27. So choose your number. Sorry. Daily minus 27. Let's see the 4 hour. This is the most recently trend line. Low to high. You can find this Fibonacci level minus 27 also matches with the daily previous high. So I think now it's possible the price pushing to this level, and after it's make some bigger pullback again to the trend line, and we can take a long position. So this is one Fibonacci confirmation. Also on this one, the minus 68, it's also really close to the previous high level, so it's also good. This one is not really up. Okay, let's go on the 4 hour. So on the 4 hour, we can find the price. It's still really bullish. It's create high highs and high lows. So we need to wait for this level, the daily previous high, and after we can expect some bigger pullback. So basically this is the last swing low, and if the price reach with this level, we can put the Fibonacci from low to high, and basically we can find the 61.80 and 78.60 is looking really good level. So once the price reaches the previous high, and if it's make some bigger pullback to the trend line, and then the H4 61.80 or the H4 minus 78.60, we can look to take a long position, and we can target first one more time the previous high after the minus 27, minus 60, and for final take profit we can use the daily minus 27. 68. So this is what I think. USD. So one more push to the upside after your pullback to the 61.80 or the 78.60. I will follow the move, and after the upside to the minus 27 or even higher to the minus 68 or daily minus 27. Bigger picture is still bullish, and time frame Fibonacci need to be complete on the minus 27. Any question from Euro USD?
Okay.
No, Ben. Thank you, Ben.
CGP. Okay, so we can find from high to low the trend line is broken. It's not a question. And basically we can find from low to high. Here is the 61.8 and here is the 78.60. after the final 70, 61.80. Previous high. Minus 27. Last one. Actually, it's very far, so we can set it a little bit later. So basically, that's on the weekly, and this is what I think. So left shoulder head, and I'm still waiting for the right shoulder before the huge upside move happen. Let's see the Fibonacci from high to low. You can see basically the price respected the 61.80 and the final move is the minus 27, what quite close to the 78.60 level. Let's use another Fibonacci from low to high, and basically you can find the 161.80 matches with the weekly 78.60. So I'm still waiting huge and deep pullback on GBP before the huge upside move coming. And also if I continue to the daily, it's looking more simple and more clear. So we have the trend line broke, and you can find also something here. So you can find trend line broken, this place retested, start pushing to the downside. After it came back to the strong support resistance level and make the pullback to the upside. And it's create head and shoulder, and also it's create bullish W. So if you go from high to low, you can find it was 61.80. So the final move is the minus 27. Okay. Let's see, 4 hour. We can find really similar thing on the lower time frame as well. So left shoulder, head, right shoulder, counter trend line break and retest, and after it start pushing to the downside. Now we can use the most recently trend line, and actually if I put the Fibonacci from high to low, you can find the price top the 61.80. I think it's still possible pushing a little bit higher. It's top the 78.60 before this drop huge to the downside. So if you want to take any trade on GBP, I think wait for bigger pullback to the upside, and after you can take short, and you can use for first target basically the minus 27 after the weekly 61.80, what very close to the H4 minus 68 as well. And for final target you can use the weekly 78.60, and that's the point where I'm looking to take a long position. Basically this is what can I see at the moment. So looks like it's moving in channel, and it's created the right shoulder, and after the huge move to the upside, what is more than 1,000 pips. So this is what I'm expecting on GBP/AUD. Have you any question?
Good morning, Ben.
Good morning.
Quick question. So in this scenario, you are waiting for 61.80, like it's 180, right? Here to enter and short.
Well, it is 1.79, yeah, almost 1.79. But I'm waiting the 78.60.
So you're waiting for 78.60 to enter on a short in GA, right?
Oh, okay, you are talking from the short.
Yeah, I'm talking for a short
Yes,
because
this
long
one, 1.8123 level.
So this is the key levels like 61.9 FIBA. You're waiting for short to 176, like the 176.
It looks like this level also strong support resistance level. It is the best. So trend line,
yeah,
W,
mm-hmm.
FIBO 7860.
Okay, so if we see in 1 hour, we see before it touches the 61.8, so you're waiting for another time to coming.
Yeah, so basically I'm waiting the bullish W.
Form it another bullish, create another bullish W.
Yeah, on
So
the
short.
It's on the last currently level.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's it, thank you.
Hey, good morning, Ben. How you doing?
Good morning. I'm doing great, thanks. You?
I'm great. Just got out from work. Listen, do you have any analysis on GJ?
GJ is the next one, yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, let's see GJ. So on the weekly, on GJ, you can see here is the 7860. Make the max up on the -27 and the -68, and on the weekly 7860. Bigger time frame is not question, is still bearish. We can see lower highs and lower lows. Let's see the daily. The day on the daily looks like it's great. Left shoulder, head, and right shoulder. And now looks like the price broke this level. And last week I'm expected the price continue to the 7860, started pushing to the upside, but you can see it looks like the price rejected to the 61.80, and also looks like it's broke the trend line on the lower time frame. So now I changed my base and I'm not waiting anymore the price reach with the weekly 27 at the moment. I'm looking to take short opportunity, and for first target I will use the previous high on the H4. Second one is the -27. The third one is the -68, and you can see the weekly it's still really far from the currently price. So yes, that's the -27 here on the H4. No, sorry, previous high. Previous high. H4 -27. H4 -68. Let's use the wrong numbers. So that's the figure on the daily, and you see this is the daily -27. H4. That's all. Let's see the H4. So on the H4, we can do the trend line from high to low, and basically we can find the price broke the trend line, and from high to low, looks like it's came back to the 7860. So the final move, the minus 27, minus 68. If the price complete the move, minus 27, we can expect some bigger pullback again to the trend line, and after we can take short trade. We can target first, basically, let's see if the price make this move and disrespecting the minus 27 and not continue over to the minus 68. Yeah, basically we can use first the previous. So if it's create the next low to here, we can target after the pullback, the last low, after the minus 27. What is also now minus 68, what is also matches with the daily previous high, and after we can target the daily minus 27 and the daily minus 68. So this is what I expect when GBP GPY. One more push to the downside to 137.900 after the bigger pullback, bearish W, the entry on the 61.80, and the first target is the 137.200. The second one is now 137.600. After the second one is the 137.200. The third one is the 136.400. Have you any question from GBP GPY?
I am gonna sell on GJ
Nice. What is your entry?
in 78.6 to bigger fibber from the high to the lowest point.
Here?
Now can I have an audit, please?
Yes, let's do it.
Okay. All right. So I took this figure from here. Let me do here to here and was 78.6 this time.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that is it. Nice. So you just need to let it run. That's all.
Yeah.
I think if you have that really nice entry, you take the first partial on the previous.
That's what I'm thinking about, because it's the take profit minus 27 is 126.23, so it's minus something like here, the minus 27, which is matches with the daily minus 27 too.
Yeah, it's looking good. But just in case, you just take some profit here, and
Yeah.
after the daily minus 27, then the daily minus 68.
Okay.
Cuban, I have a question. I'm in a sell too on GJ.
Okay.
When you did the analysis, you did TP for weekly, you did TP for daily, you did TP for 4 hour. So, how do I take it? Do I swing for the weekly? Do I swing for the daily? Do you understand my question?
Yeah, of course. You know, it depends. Basically, it depends from your position size, from your account balance. Just not some.
It's a small account.
Small. Okay. What is your position size?
0.01.
Yeah, it's not easy. And what is your entry level?
Let me see. I send it on Telegram. Let me see.